All right, now, welcome back to ESQ-Astro. I am your host, ESQ, and we back for today's tarot reading. Again, I'm a little late. Had a DJ gig that went pretty good, so vibes are right. I'm just getting in. Wanted to make sure I give you guys your reading for today for the collective. And here on ESQ Astro, we do a classic Egyptian tarot spread. So we build up a pyramid. We are using Egyptian tarot cards as well as the Gods of Egypt deck to clarify the reading as we get further along. I ask that my spirit guides, ancestors, and the Most High come in and govern this reading to give me the clearest message. I ask that you do the same on your end. That way your guides can show you what you need to see. Again, don't rely on my interpretation. Do use it as a guide, but again, your understanding or what you may see deeper in the cards that come out actually may be just for you. So use your own interpretation and your own understanding to read the cards in the manner that you see fit. Okay, so we had a little nice split there. And bringing into the first card, we are going with the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, it's actually in the reverse. Came out that way, but yeah, showing you guys. So I do see this is a better angle to actually show the cards. So I may switch up where I actually do my readings daily. But High Priestess coming out in reverse. We just had that card come out and clarify the reading for yesterday. And again, this being that first day fully in Pluto retrograde, yeah, some things may be, again, being exposed, okay? Reversals may be at play as well. Next card coming out, we got the Magician in the reverse, okay? So far, two reversals, and I would definitely say it's the High Priestess energy that is somehow combined with the Magician because they're both looking the same way, but again, a reversal. Okay, so this could be somebody stepping back out, like I was saying in yesterday's reading. Somebody's getting back out into doing what they actually would prosper doing, or finding a new avenue that's actually revealing the magic to turn that around for you. This could also be a deeper understanding as far as maybe somebody became enlightened in some type of way, okay, and again has reversed their magic, you know. So next card coming out is the Hangman, okay. So the Hangman coming out just letting me know whoever this is, they're stuck on purpose, and again, it could be stuck on their purpose. That's actually coming to the forefront when we start talking about this being the first upright card to come out, you know. So we really got to be in the place to see the alchemy between the Magician being in reverse and then coming out as the Hangman upright. Okay, so that is a place of, I would say, some type of content. We were talking about this last week. You know, you might not be totally happy, but if you're in a place of being content, you know, things can show differently when it comes to, you know, again, you being grateful for what you have and focusing on what you have, not what you don't. And again, we tap into abundance through gratitude. So this person seems to be in that kind of space. Not necessarily happy, but content, and again, steady moving forward, a work in progress. Next card out is going to be the Lovers in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this is a flip of a situation. Some type of alchemy is going on when it comes to maximizing a choice. Okay, and when I say maximizing a choice, I mean know what you are choosing, but truly taking the advantage by again, maximizing and alchemizing the energy that is present. And again, being in a place of being content, not necessarily happy or unhappy, but being content and again working to get to that happiness. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Sun card comes out in this reading, just because it looks like somebody's getting back to it. And if it came out in reverse, I would definitely say somebody's got their eye on the prize. They're getting focused. So the next card coming out is going to be the Emperor in reverse, and that's clarifying the Magician and the High Priestess. So they're all looking in the same direction, you know. In reverse, the Emperor could talk of, you know, I would say somebody that uh, definitely some masculine energy that's either affecting this change or affected by the change. That's what I'm seeing. As well as seeing how the Hangman on this card and the Magician, they're looking in that same middle space. Okay, so again, they may be one and the same person, which is where the flip is coming from. Okay, but again, also may be the High Priestess using her magic to again being in a place of being content. Uh, Lover's card coming out, some type of choice was made or has been made. It's in the reverse. So maybe somebody had a change of heart, okay, or a change of feelings, as well as the Emperor coming out in reverse here. You know, it could do with, you know what I mean, a male figure, a male lover, whether it's, you know, hetero, bi, or whatever. But there's definitely heavy male energy here when it comes to influence. Okay, but again, there looks like there's been a choice that has been reversed, and again, that Hangman is kind of telling it all, being the only card that's come out in the upright so far. So, you know how I feel about majority cards. If things are in the reverse, then we definitely know there's a reversal. And being in Pluto retrograde, it's not a surprise that all these cards are coming out in the reverse. So the next card coming out is going to be the Devil in the upright, just so you guys see. And yeah, you can see the cards good from here. So might start seeing this angle more. I like you guys to see the cards just because I know it can be one of those things to where, you know, on YouTube, people are doing all types of crazy stuff when it comes to these cards, man. So, again, I like to do all my shuffles on screen and definitely want to be in a position to show you guys the cards so we're not having any type of discrepancies of what I'm saying. And again, if I misread the card as far as how I did yesterday, I thought the World card was the Wheel of Fortune, and I'll always correct myself once I catch it. So, yeah, just no trickery here. But with the Devil coming out, I would definitely say, you know, the Devil and the Hangman are the only two cards that are coming out upright. Okay, so you know, I would definitely say it could be something that's toxic that's turned around, or something toxic that's being just tolerated. I can't get it, or maybe there's an obsession again that puts the person in a place of being content, but not necessarily happy. And it could be because of, again, something toxic, something that they're bonded to, an addiction maybe, and it could be something simple. It doesn't have to be anything heavy, you know. But it could be an addiction to, you know, scrolling on TikTok every day, you know, or all day. But the main thing is we want to make sure that we're, you know, staying on the up and up when it comes to actually, you know, defeating the devil by, again, not giving into a toxic situation. Because coming out in the upright to clarify the Magician and the Hangman, I mean, to me is pretty clear that this person is dealing with something in a place of the Hangman and being content, but it's not necessarily something that's good or uh, something that they are happy about participating in. Okay. So again, there could be a change of heart in the situation where again, uh, somebody's being looked at different. That's all I can really say. But the next card coming out is the Temperance card upright. So yeah, somebody's getting back in that energy, and it's the Hangman. Hangman back on his arc, moving up to the Temperance card, uh, and maybe having some type of I don't know. I want to say some type of toxic bond that yeah, toxic bond that puts him in that place of contention, but again, puts him in some type of hierarchy. Puts him back on that mound so that he can balance out the cups. And this is where I see the Hangman being again content, but still working towards that happiness. And that's what's coming. I would even say the Emperor flipped is the Hangman. Because again, I'm seeing a little bit of both energies here, but it's looking like this is definitely about some masculine energy being reversed as far as somebody choosing you, or I don't know, but you definitely are dealing with something toxic to transmute that effort to get back tempered. And I guess maybe you're dealing with a situation a little better than you normally would. Maybe that's where you flipped you know to that Temperance upright, where it's been coming out in the reverse like almost all week. So next card coming out is the Chariot. Yeah, so this is somebody getting motion back in motion. you know uh, this is somebody getting back on their horse. The Chariot also can deal with things that have to do with direction. So maybe somebody's going in a different direction now that you've gotten to a place of being content. You've gotten back in a place of being tempered, and now you start to get some type of motion just based upon again tempering yourself. When the temperance in reverse is showing you may be untempered, to where again you may be handling situations a little more rigid than they deserve, just based upon again how we're looking at things. And when temperance is in reverse, we may be looking at things in the reverse way that we actually should be looking at them. So you got to definitely be open to having different perspectives, and again not reading too deep into things. So with that being said, that Chariot again coming out is definitely displaying some motion, and definitely showing that somebody's getting back out there. Next card coming out is the Hermit. Okay, so Hermit's been coming out in the upright and reverse, with it coming out right after the Chariot. The last four cards have come out upright. So this is a bit of a mixed reading. We still have dominant reversal energy. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we have dominant straight up energy. We've only got four reversals compared to five upright. So the main thing with the Hermit card coming out, I believe this is somebody who's learning how to achieve some type of balance, just based upon the Hangman being that card of being content. Again, this may be a person that is the Emperor but has reversed or step out of that position, based upon again the revealing of something toxic or some type of obsession, that puts them in a tempered mode to be more balanced. Okay, gets them back out there when it comes to the Chariot. And then with the Hermit, they still know how to be the Hermit. Because I believe it was what was it? It was the Hermit, and I can't remember, but in some reading, the Hermit was somebody was needing to be flipped to the Hermit, or need to learn how to alchemize that energy and be the Hermit, as well as I believe the star card is what came out with it. So yeah, we definitely gotta get into our star power. But again, it's always good to humble yourself, or again present yourself, a little bit more humbly than you would if you were the emperor. So just keep that in mind. Topping off of the pyramid, though, we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out today. Yep, that wheel comes out because this person is, yeah, they flipped the script basically. And it may be due to, again, something else that was going on with someone else, and then they made a choice to flip the choice that they made on you. Okay. And I believe that's where, again, you jumped out of the emperor energy, saw the toxicity in that particular, and again got back on tempered ground to balance yourself, which ultimately gets you back out into the mix, but also put you in a place to where I got to go out and play, but it's time I need to stay home and do things and study this or that. And ultimately that's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune. So ultimately bringing in somebody getting exactly what they're due, based upon making that change that's constantly been in the mix. So when you make that choice to make the change, the changes come. And that's the only way you get change in life is to change. Like I say, sometimes we attach ourselves to or believe in things that are defeating us. And sometimes, again, we have to change our methodology. We have to change our strategy. We have to change, again, our practicality. Are we actually practicing this, or are we just talking? So again, when you put things into practice, you get a lot more results than just talking it or being a part of something and not truly understanding that you are not practicing it correctly. Okay. So yeah, Wheel of Fortune coming out on top. Upright domination in the reading. Something's being flipped. And I think it's somebody's opinion of you, or just the way they're dealing with you has changed based upon something you've done to alchemize yourself, and maybe show up different, and somebody's actually noticing that. Okay. But ultimately it's leading to the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, yep, star card in reverse. But that's the bottom of the deck. We're not going to clarify the reading just with that, but it does speak volumes to me just talking about how the Hermit and the Star were interchangeable in the one reading I was doing. But the main thing is, again, the Star card has come out. I thought the Sun card would be at the bottom since it didn't come out in the reading. But since the Star card came out and it's in the reverse, yeah, it's definitely showing that this person is going to win more from, again, kind of falling back, and again not being such in that emperor star power, because again, star is in reverse, emperor is in reverse. So this is a person who sees more of a benefit from being the hermit than being a little too grandiose, or just overdoing it in certain ways maybe. Okay. But I think the reading's pretty clear. I am going to clarify with the gods of Egypt just to get at least one clarifier on the table for the gods of Egypt, so we can see exactly what's going on. And then you guys can let me know whether it resonates with you. Again, I don't do a whole lot of pulls when it comes to just clarifying the reading. I do one card mostly. If it comes out in the upright, it's pretty explanatory. But we always check the bottom of both decks to make sure that we're getting the best possible message. Because again, one's going to clarify the other, and if we do pull more than one clarifier based upon any reversals coming out, then we'll go with that. But yeah, pretty clear reading today. It's a little late for me to do a reading. I'm a little tired. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning, and DJ'd and ate pretty good and packed it in, came home and doing this reading. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If the reading is not resonating with you, I need you to pass it on to somebody that you think it may resonate with. This is how we support the channel. This is how we motivate and inspire each other, because everything ain't for everybody. So I understand how, maybe my title may get you thinking one way. But again, I believe if you've clicked on the video and you're here, something's in the reading for you. It's just up to you to decipher it, or maybe just listen to me and figure it out, whether it's something past, present, or maybe future, something that hasn't happened yet. So keep that in mind. All right, so after dealing that deck, we're going to come out with the first card, and it's an upright. Yep. And this is wisdom. Somebody stepped into their wisdom. Somebody has become wise of the Hermit's power. Okay. They may have been in a situation where, again, they're born into royalty, or born into the magic, or born into, starhood. But the main thing is this person is becoming wise to see how you actually get the wheel of fortune. And again, is having a combination, is having that balance. And even though, again, we have upright energy dominating the reading, there's still that reversal those reversals in the reading to balance out the reading. Okay. But again, dominant upright. So we're going to look like this is a straightforward reading to me. And with the wisdom coming out, it's showing somebody's growing, somebody's alchemizing, somebody's changing, somebody's growing, somebody's seeing the bigger picture and how to make it actually pop and happen. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yep, we got hope in the upright. So, I mean, like I say,